Nobody will learn anything from me.
I've got my own opinion about that.
You hardly know who to believe.
Hey, you! About those missing people. I've been able to rescue some of the missing people.
I knew you'd succeed. Then I can finally go about my own business.
Any news?
You could say so. The Paladins have arrested Bennett, our smith.
How did that happen?
Bennett went to town to buy supplies. Well, he never came back. If you want to learn more, you should ask Hodges. He was in the city with Bennett.
Any news of Bennett?
They seem to have taken him to the barracks and tossed him into the dungeon.
How can we get him out of there?
I don't have any ideas so far. I can't get to his cell to talk to him. All I can do is keep my ears open, but there isn't much to learn around here.
Teach me something.
You've already gotten more dexterous.
Been there, done that.
That's an emergency.
Hey,
I'm
For
staying.
all your stuff, I'll give you 400 gold pieces.
There was no
all right, sold.
We've made some good deals today. Better not come back until tomorrow, or somebody might get suspicious. You see?
had to happen sooner or later.
Someone's gonna pay for that.
Work someday, too.
Same old thing, all over again.
That's what I've always said.
Look, I've got a statue of Innos for you.
Oh, thank you. Very, very much. May Innos let his light shine on you.
Yeah, never mind.
You didn't say.
Had to happen sooner or later.
The things I could tell you. I'm staying on.
It's a bad business.
I can't believe it.
Chaos deals out fair punishment. I could. For Innos.
Hey, you!
There you are again. Have you heard news of my buddy William then?
He's dead.
Yeah, that's what I'd been expecting. Thanks for coming back here to tell me. I'll go down to the tavern and drink up his share of our last catch. That's what he would have wanted.
Nobody ever asks for my opinion.
He thinks it's as easy as that. Innos deals out fair punishment.
I wouldn't be so sure.
That's really not my problem.
And it's gonna get even worse.
We can only wait and see. As if I knew that would be a problem. Do you really think it's...
Let's begin with the training. Have you got a better weapon for me?
Good thing you asked. We got a few pretty good blades from Onar's mercenaries. They had no further use for them. Here, take it.
What about Bennett, the blacksmith?
You mean the mercenary? He is sitting in jail where he belongs.
Can I talk to him?
Certainly. Just go in. But if you try to help him escape, you will be in for it.
About the Thieves Guild.
Yes?
I'm working on it.
Good. Keep me informed.
I've been able to rescue some of the missing people.
And here I was, wondering where the hell you've been all this time. You're a member of the militia. You were not given orders for such an action.
But
How many people did you find?
all those who were still alive.
All? I'm so proud of you. And I'm glad I let you join us. Here is your pay. That was a grand deed.
I've come to collect the bounty for a criminal.
What do you want here?
I want to see the prisoners.
We put away the swine who murdered Lothar the Paladin.
How come you're in the slammer?
Those swine have thrown me in the hole. I'm supposed to have murdered a paladin, but I didn't do it. They're only trying to frame me.
Why would they do that?
How would I know? You've got to get me out of here. Talk to Lord Hagen. Tear down the wall. Who cares? Just do something.
What happened?
I went downtown with Hodges to buy some supplies for our boys. Suddenly, we heard a loud scream and the sound of running feet.
Get to the point.
We knew at once that something had happened and that they would grab us at once if they saw us there. We ran like hell. Then just before we got to the city gate, I tripped and sprained my ankle. The rest is soon told. The militia was on me at once and they threw me straight into this hole.
Who was murdered?
I have no idea. One of the paladins. I don't know them.
Have you got a name?
Some Lothar, I think. Well, I don't know. I'm not really sure. You had better ask Lord Hagen. He knows all the details.
Do they have any evidence against you?
They say they have a witness who recognized me.
Well, do you know who the witness is?
No, all I know is that he's lying.
Who's leading the investigation?
Lord Hagen himself. Since the victim was one of the paladins, this falls under martial law.
What does that mean?
That's easy to guess. If I don't get out of here, they're going to let me swing without further ado. You've got to help me, or there'll be a war. Lee's not going to take this lying down. You can figure out for yourself what that means.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Khorinis. By the explicit
You dare show your face here. I cannot prove it, but I bet that you played a part in this dirty game. It's your fault that I'm here. Yours and that of this damned Canthar. May Innos punish you.
of Innos, the sentence is death by hanging. The execution.
Not what I heard.
You don't have to ask me that.
Don't tell me you didn't know that. He doesn't see that.
And it's gonna get even worse.
As if I didn't have enough.
I'm not telling you anything new. That doesn't surprise me.
Everybody knows by now.
I've got a new tobacco blend.
Problem solved. Will it ever change?
Let me try your tobacco.
It's really not my problem.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
You already know what I think.
Don't tell me you didn't know that. That's been known.
This tastes incredible. I've never had a better smoke in my life. How did you prepare this blend?
These are bad times.
I mixed the tobacco with honey.
You have done well, father of the art of blending.
I hardly know who to
I would be delighted to fill my miserable pipes with this.
Is it really true?
Fill her up then.
Thank you, son of generosity. No other blend could be as good as this one. I shall buy every bit you can bring me of this.
Nobody ever asks me.
Can you make me a prophecy?
Yes, time has progressed, and I shall give you a prophecy in return for a few coins.
How much?
For a paltry 250 coins. I shall risk a glance through time for you.
That's all just gossip.
Tell me about the future.
All right, son of knowledge.
I never knew that.
I shall now enter a state of
That's
trance.
not what my husband.
Are you ready?
I never knew that.
You shall force what is nobody's destiny but yours.
I won't tell her.
Through fire and snow,
I'm no better off myself.
through ice and
He
flames,
says things like that.
men in foreign armor,
Doesn't see that.
a swamp, lizards,
I don't believe it.
they await you.
That's all just gossip.
That's all. There's nothing more I can see.
As if I didn't have enough
You
problems.
listen to the wrong people.
Hear ye, inhabitants of
And
Khorinis.
it's gonna get
By the
even worse.
explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted.
How's it going?
You don't look like you care about other people's worries in the least.
Yeah, sure I do.
What do you know? The world is full of surprises. I cleared out some of my stuff recently and sold a stack of old maps to Brahim, the cartographer down by the harbor. Unfortunately, I noticed that I'm missing a document. I assume it must have slipped in among the papers. Could you perhaps get it back for me?
I'll see what I can do.
You're so sweet. I wish you much luck. If you bring back the paper to me, I'll give you a reward.
Did you mean this document?
Yes, that's exactly it. Thank you.
What's my reward?
Not so fast. Here's your money.
I see you become a fighter for law and order. It doesn't matter that you're in the service of Innos. You're one of us, and I hope that's the way you see it too.
Hey! Show me how to pick pockets.
If you want to empty somebody's pockets, distract him. Just start talking to him. While you're talking to him, size him up. Look out for bulging pockets, jewelry, or leather straps around the neck. And most of all, note how keen the fellow seems. Robbing a drunk day laborer is not the same as stealing from a watchful merchant. If you're too clumsy, of course, he'll smell a rat. So, above all, keep your cool.
What's behind that locked door?
Behind that is the chest of the master lockpicker, Fingers. He put such an unbelievably complicated lock on it that, till now, no one has been able to open it. Unfortunately, he got nabbed. They tossed him through the barrier, where he probably died. But if you want to try opening the chest, here's the key to the room.
Have you got a job for me?
There is a thing I'd like to have, but I haven't found one so far.
What can I get you?
A sextant. Bring me a sextant. I'll pay you a good price for it.
I've got a sextant for you.
Incredible. You actually managed to find one. Here, you've really earned your pay. Listen, you can't be serious, can you? You're bagging our gold. You're trying to steal from us.
Don't get all worked up over a couple of coins. I mean, this bit of stuff here, is that all of your booty? That's all the Thieves Guild of Khorinis has to offer?
Who says our booty is stored down here?
I couldn't quite believe that either. So where did you hide your treasures?
In a very safe place.
I see.
All right, you can keep the gold, but I'll keep an eye on you, so don't overdo it.
Inhabitants of Khorinis, by explicit order of the Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. The mercenary Smith Bennett, who treacherously murdered the paladin Lothar, has been condemned in the name of Innos. The sentence is death by
Hey, you! So where are you hiding your loot?
Come on, you didn't really think I would tell you that. You'll have enough opportunity to get your hands on some loot of your own. Remember, those who are too greedy end up with nothing.
I managed to open the chest.
That's impossible. It looks like we've got a new master lockpicker. Congratulations on this accomplishment.
explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. The mercenary Smith Bennett, who treacherously murdered the paladin Lothar, has been condemned in the name of Innos.
I used to say that myself.
The sentence is
Can't believe that.
the execution will take place.
How's the city?
I've always said that these mercenaries can't be trusted. It's high time we taught that scum a lesson. Bennett didn't think this up all by himself.
There's more.
Where did you pick that up then?
Anything new? I agree with you completely.
Hey,
There've been all kinds of rumors.
It's really not my problem. I'd have gone about it differently.
And it's gonna get even worse.
Nobody ever asks me.
It's not what I heard.
Who says things like that?
hey.
Nobody
I've heard a thing or two.
Consistent.
You miserable little thief!
Dirty thief, just wait.
upon the land of Adamus, and the wrath of the gods was with them.
Hey, thanks, man. I mean, thank you, really. And there I was, thinking I'd never get out of here.
What are you doing here?
I got locked in. The door was open, and all I wanted to do was have a little look-see. But as soon as I was inside, the guard came and locked the damn door. This is, somewhat embarrassing. I'd be very grateful if it could just remain between you and me.
I understand that wasn't exactly something to be proud of.
I think I need a drink now.
And Enos, in his wisdom, did so.
He never would have thought of that himself.
I've heard a thing or two.
Will it ever change?
So why won't they listen to me?
Do you really believe that?
I will never change.
Enos enlightens all those who recognize his wisdom.
Tell me that isn't true.
Justice will prevail in the end.
What are you doing here?
I make sure that nobody enters the houses.
That's not
Explicit order from Lord Hagen, and don't even think about violating this order.
That's been known a long time.
And there's more, believe me.
Is it really true?
I need to talk to you about Bennett.
But that's the mercenary who murdered one of my men.
I believe that Bennett is innocent.
The evidence is clear. He is guilty.
So what if the proof is wrong?
Be careful what you say. You raise some serious accusations. If you cannot present me with evidence that the witness lied, then you had best hold your tongue.
How come you're so sure that Bennett is the killer?
We have a witness. As you can see, there is no doubt about the mercenary's guilt.
Who is that witness?
Cornelius, the governor's secretary, saw the murder. His description fits Bennett, no doubt about that. As far as I am concerned, that settles the matter. the mercenary will hang for treason.
You saw the murder of Lothar, didn't you?
I need not answer any questions about a current investigation. Lord Hagen already has everything I know on record.
What was it you saw?
Really, I haven't got any time now. You need to go now. The office is closing.
Enough of that. What did you see?
I saw how the mercenary struck down the paladin from behind, and then he took his sword and rammed it through his chest.
Are you completely sure?
Yes, of course. I saw it with my own eyes, but I really haven't got any time now. There's a huge pile of paperwork I need to do.
I don't believe you.
So what? What are you going to do about it?
Perjury will land you in the slammer for a long time.
You're trying to threaten me? A little guardsman is threatening me, the secretary to the governor? If you don't get lost right now, I'll see to it that you are demoted.
I don't believe you.
So what? What are you going to do about it?
What is it you want?
You don't even have enough gold to pay me.
How much?
2,000 gold pieces. Well, that could make me rethink the matter.
Cornelius lied.
How did you know that?
Here, I've got his diary. Everything's in there.
That slimy little criminal! In view of the new evidence, there is nothing else I can do. By virtue of the office granted me by king and church, I declare that the prisoner Bennett is exonerated of all charges and is thereby a free man. Cornelius is to be taken into immediate custody for perjury. Your deeds would give honor to one of our own.
I want to take up service with the Order.
Good. You have proven that you have the courage, the skill, and the devotion to serve Enos. Your deeds bear witness to a pure heart. If it is your wish, then I shall bid you welcome to our Order.
I'm ready.
Then so shall it be. Many men have taken this path and given their lives in the name of Enos. Do you swear that your deeds will honor their deaths and proclaim the fame of Enos?
I swear.
Then, from now on, you are a member of our fellowship. I hereby appoint you a warrior of Enos. I give to you the weapons and armor of a knight. Bear them with pride, knight. Henceforth, by virtue of your rank, you shall have access to the monastery. Albrecht will teach you our magic. Just go and talk to him. And of course, our quarters in the upper end of the city are now open to you.
How's the situation?
I must find a way to rescue this expedition. We must do something against the dragons. Perhaps the Eye of Enos can save us all.
The situation in the Valley of Mines is quite worrying, but we shall develop plans to get rid of the dangers and get our boys out of there along with the ore.
Can you teach me?
I can teach you how to fortify your arms in order to wield your weapons more effectively.
Hey, you!
That's all just gossip. That was obvious all along.
I'm staying up.
I've got my own opinion about that.
Nothing surprises me anymore. I'm no better off myself.
I can't believe that.
It's not what I heard.
That's the first I've heard of it.
I'm not telling you anything new.
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
You listen to the wrong people. Nobody will learn anything from me. Nobody will learn anything from me.
That's an open secret.
That's been known a long time. That was obvious all along.
I don't believe that.
Those are all just rumors.
Have a nice day, Mr. Paladin. If I hadn't seen
You
it,
have to feel sorry for the poor man.
Hey, you! Any news?
You're responsible for the best news yourself. They've let Bennett go again. He's back at the farm. Go to him. I think he'd like to thank you himself.
You already know what I think.
Show me your wares. Show me your...
that's not what I heard.
That's what I've always said.
I've gotta go.
Suit yourself.
That's not what I heard.
Someone's got to do the work.
Who says things like that?
It's terrible. I won't tell her a thing from now on.
That's not what my husband does.
Where did you pick that up then?
And the sea will
I was
release
at your
the
hut
land,
in the Valley of
and
Mines.
there arose
So it's still standing.
Creatures,
Did you find it?
trees,
If you mean
as
your
well
pouch
as
with the lumps of
animals,
ore,
wolves,
yes,
as
I
well
have
as
it.
sheep.
You're a fox.
Last
You
of
know
all
that.
arose
Do you have it with you?
the human.
I'll give you 100 gold
And
coins for
Adanos
it.
was pleased with what had arisen. He
Sure.
delighted
Terrific.
in all the beings equally.
Why did you leave it there in the first place?
But so
I had no
great
idea
was the
that
wrath
ore
of
was so
Beliar
valuable here in
that he
Khorinis.
came across the
For
land
one measly
and
piece of ore,
chose the
you couldn't
beast.
get so much as a place to
And
sleep
Beliar
back in the penal
spoke to it,
colony.
and
In the harbor
beast
city,
became
they'll
his
practically bash your
subject.
skull in if they
And
find out you have ore
Beliar
on you.
gave unto it a portion of his
I hope that I'll get it
divine
back soon.
power, so that it might destroy the land.
Give me 100 gold coins, and I'll give you your ore back.
Deal. Here you go.
But
You're a
Enos
real
beheld
friend.
what
Thanks a
Beliar
lot.
had done, and he also bestrode the land and chose the human. And Enos spoke to him, and the human.
I want to buy a magic ore blade.
You paladins can count yourselves lucky to be allowed to wield such excellent blades. By decree of Lord Hagen, I may only sell you a single magic weapon. So, what can I offer you?
I'll take the one-handed sword.
Take good care of your new weapon. It's worth a fortune.
Upon the land of Adanos, and the wrath of the gods was with them. And the human slew the beast, and it entered into.
That's not what my husband thinks. That's not what my husband thinks. Go away, don't tell me that. I don't believe that.
That's an open secret.
But that's terrible.
He can't keep anything to himself.
he said that.
I've got a recipe for you.
Great. Let me see. What kind of recipe?
Be careful. That's absolutely deadly stuff.
You're scaring me, but I'll give it a try anyway.
It's from Snaff.
But it sounds terrible. I must try it at once.
I want something stronger.
Name your poison.
I want Lou's hammer.
Great stuff. Put it down the hatch.
Give me a double. A double hammer.
Don't do anything you might regret, kid. I hope you don't want this for yourself.
Give me some...
Rather vile muck, but if...
Is it really true?